What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. As you can see in the title of this video, right, I'm talking about why your friends and family do not support your businesses. I'm going to go ahead and log into my IG. I'm going to be doing a double live on my IG. So I'm going to try to look at both of you guys because you guys are in different directions. But I'm going to try to do both of these at the same time. This video is talking about why my friends and family do not support my businesses. I got a question on my YouTube because I told you guys that I wanted you to tell me real talk why, some of your struggles that you have with your businesses, or, what are you going through, because we're going to be doing a check-in. If you didn't know, I did a business planning, creating your own business plan at the beginning of January. And that was for my business owners, entrepreneurs, or people that start new businesses. So this is a great time to start checking in to see how business is going. Are you reaching your goals? Things of that nature. But I wanted to open up my inbox on my platforms, all my platforms. If you ever guys have a topic you want me to talk about or anything you want me to discuss, I wanted to do that. So that's one of the questions that the young lady asked me. She asked that she and her husband has a business. They've been in business for a little while, almost a year, close to a year. And they have very little support from their friends and family. And they don't know why. In the past, they've been very supportive, and their friends' entrepreneurships, different businesses that they have, they feel like they've been very supportive. But they are getting no support from them. So I first want to say that thank you so much for sending me that message, because that happens to me all the time, not just with business, but seem like with everything in life, someone doesn't want to support what you're doing. So I commend you even putting that into my inbox. If you guys ever have any topics or things you want me to discuss, make sure you just send me a DM if you're on my Instagram. I'm doing a dual live. Okay, I'm on Instagram over here, and I'm on my YouTube live over here. But so if you have anything you want me to talk about on this little show or this little segment, just send it into my inbox. It's anonymous, so talk about whatever you want. But the first thing I want to do is I like to always bring things back to first, what do we contribute in the situation? Okay, so I'm going to talk about a couple things that I had to analyze myself, because like I said, I have multiple businesses or side hustles. I am the queen of side hustles. I am a person that believes that you should never be broke. Okay, so I'm an expert of not ever being broke ever again. So it's a lot of things that I put my hands in when it comes to earning money or making money or things like that. So a lot of times at the beginning, I feel like I would tell everybody what my business goals were, because I'm a very vocal person. And when I get really excited about something, I like to tell everybody. And it's not as if I'm telling people because I'm boasting about what I'm doing, or I'm bragging about what I'm doing. It's because I'm so excited to be going on this journey, and I want you to go along with this journey with me. But I really need to really just try to focus on me and not the acceptance of others. And I think a lot of times when you think about friends and family supporting you, it's because you want the acceptance of your friends and family that you're doing great, you're doing an awesome job. But in reality, we also need to just make sure that how we're projecting, or what type of image that we have about our business, just for our friends or family in general. So first thing I want to talk about is lack of consistency. These are things I'm coming from me. Okay, these are my opinions because I have experienced most of these things that I'm going to talk about. Okay, so lack of consistency. Are you consistent with the growth and development of your business? Are you really taking your business serious? Are you being constantly posting about your business? Are you constantly, investing in your business, learning your skills, your craft? Are you doing all those things? Because if someone sees at one moment, it could be just a bad day or anything, you being inconsistent, they don't trust you. Because you got to think about it. When they buy something from Joe next door, they don't know that Joe next door is inconsistent. They don't know that Joe next door hasn't been doing what they should be doing. They don't know that. They just know that, Adenika is being inconsistent. She's just lack of being consistent, right? So you have to make sure that you always bring it to my second point is that you always have to live in your brand. You have to make sure that you walk, breathe, eat your brand, your business, whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're selling oranges. It doesn't matter if you're selling water. You need to breathe, sleep, and eat your brand. When someone thinks about that product, if someone thinks about that service, they need to be thinking about you. If you have a lawn care service and you want to, get new business, they need to think about you. Every time they feel like someone's doing lawn care service and that's what you're doing, they need to always think about you. So, lack of consistency can make people distrust you and not believe in you and then not living in your brand. Always living in your brand and being positive and not showing people those bad days when you're upset or you're sad. You have to make sure that you're living in your brand. So that's why I do believe sometimes having a separate page from your personal page and your business page is sometimes needed. Because I myself sometimes going to have a bad day and I can be on Instagram Live and I can be ranting about something. And now if someone feels that I may not be as professional or maybe I'm not, my brand is tarnished. So sometimes it's good to separate your platforms from having a personal page and then also having a private page. Okay. So I really do love how that is. So always living in your brand and being in your brand is always a really good thing because, I don't know. I just feel that, I really do feel that a lot of times we do not focus on, ourselves. We don't focus on, living into our brand. So always think about, do I really live in my brand? Do I really focus on being the advocate of my particular brand? Okay. Having too many side hustles. I mean, come on. How can this really be like a bad thing? But there's a lot of people that do so much. And I feel like I'm turning into one of those people because there's so many things that I'm doing right now. But have you ever had somebody that like, they can do hair, they can do nails, they can do lawn care, they know how to cook, they're a trainer, they sell paparazzi, they sell Poshmark, they sell Avon, they sell ISOT, they sell all this stuff. And it's like, you don't really take them seriously, right? I love a hustler. I love a good hustler. I love a person that got multiple hustles, but you want to make sure that you're not overdoing it. Because some people will be like, oh my God, they do everything. They don't really take you serious. So I don't think there's never ever too many successful side hustles, but you also want to do a checkpoint to see if you're doing things that are like, does it make sense? Does it make sense that I'm selling this and I haven't sold anything in 5 years? Things like that. Procrastinating, like, the same people that you probably vent to and be inconsistent are probably your friends and family. So when you're procrastinating and you're doing certain things that's not in the promotion of being successful, a lot of times people hold that against you. A lot of people hold that against you. Is like, you know what? She's been talking about this website for like 5 years. I'm not paying her any attention. Or she's been talking about, starting up this business for 4 years. I don't believe her. So sometimes you really just have to like keep things to yourself. I'm learning that for myself, that I really talk about what I'm going to be doing close to the end of the project versus me talking about it as soon as the idea comes to my head. I used to do that, and it's like, yeah, I need to just be quiet. I need to just shut up and work on myself. And be quite honest with you, this is like one of the things that I feel like people don't support you. Like one of the root cause, but we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to say anything about it because this is our friends, it's our family, is that overall they're just jealous. Some people that's in your circle first of all, really shouldn't be in your circle. Never supported anything you did, even when it wasn't a business. You have to look back in life, like, did they support a hobby? Did they support, something that I was doing for fun? Did they support anything I like? You have to go back and really go back and analyze these people that you're sowing your feelings for. What did they do prior? Are they your biggest cheerleader? Do they support you along the years? Or just the person that you argue with a lot? Or just the person that, these people can sometimes be your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. If they don't support you in your hobbies or things that you want to do, don't be around people like that. People that are negative people, naysayers, miserable souls, that every time you speak with them, they have something negative to say. I'm not a big believer like separate yourself from life and life will be better. No, but you know what? If they don't have anything positive at all to contribute to your life at all, then it's time for you to get some new friends. It's time for you to really branch out and get new friends because, or even like limit your interaction with your family members, because I know for a fact that I feel like there's been some friendships or relatives that I feel like they're just straight up jealous. And why would you be jealous of somebody that's trying to do something to kick off a business? Like, who would want to do that? But there's a lot. Jealousy is probably one of the major factors because you got to think about it. Somebody would rather support a stranger than to support your business. Let me say that again. A lot of people that are your friends and family rather support a stranger than to support your business, especially if it's a business that is going to be providing them with personal information about them. Like, say, for instance, you did insurance or you were a realtor, right? You're now understanding what people can afford. You're talking about what their credit is like. Have they had a lapse of insurance? I've had people that will call me because I work in financial and insurance products. And I've had people that will call me and say, hey, I just had an accident. What should I do? Versus knowing that I've been in this industry for almost, say, 15 years and you never asked me, hey, can you give me a quote? Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Because they're sort of like, some people don't want to be like, give too much of their personal information, in doing that. So, yeah, that's part of it. Just being very secretive, and things like that. Or they don't want to, tell you they can't afford something, But I'm going to tell you that you're going to have people that are not going to believe you. You're going to have people that are secretly hoping that you fail. There's going to be people out there that secretly are hoping that you fail, that secretly hope that you're not successful, that are secretly hoping that you're not being successful with your businesses. You got people out there that's really, really, really trying to, that's really just trying to make sure that you don't shine. And when you're doing that, you just need to have a game plan, okay? You need to say, stop focusing and looking at that tunnel and saying, oh, this person doesn't like me, so I gotta go to the left. No, you need to keep trucking straight ahead, keep focusing and working on yourself. Because sometimes people can say, hey, you know what? You ain't working on yourself. You've been talking about opening up this boutique for 5 years. You've been talking about doing this for 6 years. You're so inconsistent. That's when the truth start coming out, when people start seeing you shine, right? No. Continue to self-promote yourself. Continue to promote yourself. Continue to focus on yourself. Continue to focus on your growth, how you can grow your business, learning new skills. Continue to just overall network. This is a great time to analyze things like, hey, you know what? No one I know is supporting my business. Let me start networking with people that are strangers that want to help promote my business. Let me start focusing on, my families and friends don't want to support me. Let me focus on building good, solid, working relationship with other business owners to be successful what I'm doing. Let me do that. Then sometimes you have to do that because You cannot get into that negative space because people do not. So, to be quite honest with you, no one support what I do. No one probably support anything that I do. Nothing. Nothing. Friends, family, sister, brother, nothing. Nothing that I do, people typically do not support. But guess what? I don't care about that. I feel like that's not going to stop me from being supportive to people. I'm a very supportive person financially, or just giving shout outs, or just supporting how awesome you are, or great feedback. I want to continue to be who I am because that's who I am as a person. I'm going to continue to focus on being a good person. I'm not going to focus on and do tit for tat because you're not giving my business a shout out. You're not purchasing anything for my paparazzi. You're not, buying one of my business consulting packages. You're not, I'm going to the gym. You're not supporting it. I'm not going to sit here and just be doing tit for tat for that. Guess what? I'm still going to focus on myself. I'm still going to focus on my business. I'm still going to do my self-promoting. I'm still going to worry about networking with other people that want to buy my products, that want to help me grow, that want to hear me, see me shine. I'm still going to worry about learning new skill sets. It's going to make me a better business person. That's what you have to do. Do not get yourself in a funk because your friends and your family do not want to support your business. To be quite honest with you, your friends or your family probably don't even like you sometimes. They're probably low-key jealous of you, right? They're low-key jealous of you because maybe you have a nicer car, a nicer house, or just people just like you, or maybe they're in a marriage. Their marriage is not that great, but they tell the world that it's great, or maybe they can't keep a job, and they look at you like you're just awesome, and they're just jealous. Do not let people lack of support stop you from being successful. It should make you be hungrier to focus on yourself, to focus on your businesses, to focus on how you can be a better person. Because I tell you, the phenomenal stories that we hear about these people that do amazing things as business owners, they don't have a cakewalk. They don't have a cakewalk on their journey of being an entrepreneur. They don't have that. They have a story. And I'm sorry for the young lady that did inbox me. I'm sorry that you do feel that your friends and family do not, your friends and family don't feel like that you are supporting, that they're supporting you, that you don't feel like they're supporting you. I am sorry. I've had that feeling. Heck, I had that feeling for somebody that I probably care for a lot and respect a lot, and I felt like they never supported even my side hustle. Even if I was inconsistent, I feel like sometimes if you have that support, there's somebody that's rooting you on to do great things, can make it easier. But I can be your cheerleader. I believe you can do it. I believe you and your husband are going to have a phenomenal year. It's 2018. It's only 4 months in. I believe that you can do it. And I don't know what type of business you do have. Long as it's not selling illegal body parts or something like that. I believe that with your hard work, it's going to pay off. And then one day, you never know. Those people that don't support you will support you one day. But do not lose sleep over it. Do not lose sleep over it, because guess what? Change is hard. Growing is hard. Developing new things is hard. But guess what? It's so rewarding when you get to that point that your business is where you want it to be at. It is so rewarding to see like, hey, that's my business and I grew that. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to Layers of Curvy Style, the edition of I Would Never Be Broke in My Life series. And yes, the series about I Would Never Be Broke. And this is a side hustle series to talk about different things. And feel free to make sure you follow me, like, share, and comment this video. Subscribe to my channel so you can be able to see these live. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram, which is Layers of Curvy Style. I am on there all day, every day. And I'm dropping little nuggets about ownership of business and different things that I do. And yeah, just make sure we just have an awesome Thursday. And we can do it. We got this entrepreneurship stuff down packed. So I did a dual live stream. I did a stream from over here at IG, and also over here on YouTube land. All right, guys. Love, peace, and soul. Have an awesome, awesome day. This is Adanika from Layers of Curvy Style. And see you guys later. Bye.